What's going on, guys? Radio Man pissing away a Saturday with MFJ products. So there I am, minding my own business. I got my MFJ shit box, switch box, whatever you want to call it. Decided to pull a Houdini on me and spontaneously combust. Wasn't exactly expecting this, considering I really don't push that much power through it. So I start troubleshooting my CB radio. Why is the reception so poor? Trying to figure out why my signal is basically weakened coffee shop Wi-Fi. After some methodical detective work, I discovered that the MFJ switch box had high contact resistance when in standby. Okay, we got something. So I cracked the box open with a fever of any CB radio Sherlock Holmes, dug into the schematic, and that's when I found out that the 2-to-1 transformer, which is basically this little gadget responsible for letting the SDR sample a little bit of signal without overloading your radio. Goddamn thing was melted. I'm thinking, melted? How the hell could this be? So I skimmed the manual, as one does when you're too lazy to read it the first time. And lo and behold, it says rated for 200 watts. Well, I thought, great, but what? Does that 200 watt refer to average or peak envelope power? The mysteries of the MFJ manuals. So I decided to do the math, think back, what the hell have I been doing? And I definitely hit 150 PEP doing something tonight on the Ranger 2995. So naturally, I'm letting some of the few of the guys know on the radio my misadventures with MFJ. And Hawkeye, one of the more technically minded individuals, was absolutely floored with me. He couldn't believe that Radio Man doesn't know the upper limits of the MFJ switch box. So I had to casually explain to Hawkeye, it's not my first rodeo with MFJ and their optimistic ratings. And that's essentially when it hit me that this was the start of my Radio Man career with MFJ, and probably my volunteer firefighting career too. You see, this is nothing new for me. Oh no. My adventures with MFJ products started long ago, back when I was a mere 14-year-old kid. My childhood bedroom. Picture it. Think back. My Johnson Viking 2. A truly pathetic MFJ tuner. I was a proud young Johnny Novice. I envisioned myself as a radio warrior on the airwaves, running a powerful 100 watts on 160 meters AM. Nothing could stop me, except for my shitty MFJ tuner. As I was tuning up, a familiar scent wafted through the air, the smell of something burning. I looked down, and there it was. My tuner's backlight had turned an ominous orange glow, and smoke was about creeping out of the top of the unit. Oh no. I wasn't just tuning up, I was tuning up the flames. As the flames began to flicker, I did as any seasoned, quick-thinking future firefighter would do. I panicked. I yanked the flaming tuner out of the cabinet faster than you could say static on the airwaves. My first instinct, get rid of the evidence. So like the genius I was, I yeeted the tuner out the window, flames and all, straight onto the front lawn. Problem solved, right? Wrong. I forgot one small detail. My mom, who happened to be standing downstairs by the window, had a front row seat to the spectacle. There she was, innocently sipping tea, when suddenly a flaming tuner comes flying through the air like a rogue satellite, landing on the front lawn with a dramatic display of sparks and smoke. I froze, she froze. In the calmest voice imaginable, she simply said, "What the heck is going on up there?" So, my friends, that's how I came to be the proud owner of the reputation for both melting and igniting MFJ products with their very overly optimistic ratings, and also how I inadvertently kickstarted a 15-year career as a volunteer firefighter EMT. Lessons learned? Always read the manual. Know the limits. never underestimate the power of an MFJ tuner to light up your life. Literally. So anyways, guys, just a goofy story about me and my MFJ tuners and how I always seem to melt these goddamn things. Alright, Radio Man out.